General Ryder, can you assure the American people that U.S. troops in Syria are secure and defended tonight?
Yes.
And who do you think, can you explain a little bit more about the HTS? Are the Syrian Democratic Forces joining them in sort of potentially overthrowing Assad in these areas? Or are they operating separately? Who's behind this group? Do you describe them as an al-Qaeda affiliate?
Yeah, so, I'll answer your question, but I'll say up front for SDS operations, I'd refer you to them. But I can tell you from what I've seen, two separate things. You've got HTS operating up near Aleppo, moving southwards toward Hama. This group is essentially a spinoff of al-Nusra Front, which was an al-Qaeda spinoff. And so, again, a recognized terrorist group and part of the morass, so to speak, of many different groups that have been fighting the Assad regime for several years now. The SDF, of course, do have personnel that are up in that area of northwest Syria, but predominantly down in eastern and northeastern Syria. Our focus has been on working with the SDF as it relates to countering ISIS, and that continues to be our focus.
Are you seeing Iranian-backed groups come across from Iraq? Are you concerned about, again, a flood of foreign fighters coming in from either Lebanon or Iraq?
Jennifer, I haven't seen anything at this point to indicate anything large scale like that. I have seen some press reports speculating that's a potential. There is the potential for that, but I haven't seen anything to indicate that that's the case at this point. So, okay, Joseph.
Thanks. Just to stay on Syria, yesterday the U.S.-backed SDF seized several villages in Deir ez-Zor from Iranian-backed or Syrian government forces, and then the strikes that you just mentioned, U.S. strikes earlier today. Just want to ask, what kind of coordination is taking place between the U.S. and SDF as it pertains to potentially taking over these areas that were previously under the control of either the Syrian government or Iranian-backed militias?
Yeah, as I mentioned to Jennifer, I'd refer you to the SDF to talk about their operations. Joseph, MSS Euphrates is, of course, down in that region, and our focus is on protecting our forces and also preserving our efforts to conduct counter-ISIS operations in partnership with the SDF. But in terms of anything that the SDF is doing, I'd refer you to them.